MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So coming to the plate, George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Springer.
Way behind that pitch.
First
It's
pitch.
0-1.
7 o'clock.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Batting second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Behind 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Michael Brantley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 40.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Striding in, Jacoby Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes.
Batting second.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Victor.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. The 1-1 home. Reyes, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is line to left. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Oh, and he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now batting, Nico Goodrum is lined against Justin Verlander. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next up for the Stros, number 44. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Throw down to second. Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Next up for Detroit, Jordy Mercer.
Leading up.
Here comes the first pitch.
The shortstop, Jordy.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. First offering on its way.
The second baseman, Rodney.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's gone 2 for 6. A ball and a strike. Rodriguez, playing here in his age 26 season, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you could pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. The first pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air out toward left. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
28. Robinson.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes waits on it. 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 1 for 4. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
On the ground to third. Lugo scoops it up. On to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, number 34. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
The catcher.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick looks up, and that's a home run into the top tank. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Cabrera takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Candelario has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. 2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Stepping in, Nico Goodwin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Candelario, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just... Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped straight up. Lugo in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The next 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well in one of the.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping up to the plate, Jordy Mercer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mercer.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rodriguez.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter. Number 44.
Short, hit hard. Mercer is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. No balls and a strike to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Up next to the Astros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now in the box, number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher,
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Misses, ball two. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jacoby Jones.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And he popped him up. Altuve has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Josh Reddick.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
George Springer.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1. He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the
Next to the Tigers, the designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Candelario.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nico.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Verlander sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts. Here's Michael Brantley. We'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Goodrum is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Gurriel on third with 2 out. Fouled away. And he's got another one. 13. Stepping up now, Jordy Mercer. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 5. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The count now at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, DJ.
This is line to left.
LeMahieu.
Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Now a throw over. Judge, base runner at first with one out. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Another 0-2 coming. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. Line drive to center field. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Mercer.
First pitch on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Now the 0-1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put it. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. Popped up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 5th.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He's taken him deep once. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Standing in, Dawa Lugo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning of this one. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
1-1 the count now. And he takes a called strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
This one's down to third. Urshela fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, number 34. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Jacoby Jones. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gregorius.
Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Now this will rattle up against the wall. In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Throw over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jones. 1 down. Next for New York, Gio Urshela.
Batting 9th, the third baseman, Gio.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Urshela, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
First baseman.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Victor Reyes as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cabrera.
And a fastball misses here. To start
Ladies and gentlemen,
Aroldis Chapman is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Number 54, Aroldis
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Cabrera, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Nico Goodrum is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. High and away, not close. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your line.
Dylan Betances answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
68.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next for the Tigers, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strike.
Next to the target.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Batanzas sets. Here's the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's a hit. The first of the game. Now it'll kick around in the corner. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
No left fielder.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air to center. Jones moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. Snap throw from the catcher. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Fouled off. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. This is on the ground over to first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Edwin Encarnacion now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A pause and the 0-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So now 2 men in scoring position. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
pickoff throw to third. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. Snap throw to third. But he's back in safely. But he threw it away. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the counting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. In. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Now pitching.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in safely at third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Tommy Canely takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. First delivery to him on the way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
From the belt, the pitch in the air out toward right field. Judge is under it. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. In the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Into the box now, Dawa Lugo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lays off 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball taken a little high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Castro moving to his right, and that's out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out to right. Goodrum back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So he moves all the way up to 3rd here. And they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. And try as he might, but he can't escape the digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Kristen Stewart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set and the pitch. Fastball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Ready once again, Jacoby Jones. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. He was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2.
Victor Reyes.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the 1st strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the 3rd base umpire. He's gone.
7th inning stretch.
Striding forward. Now the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93. About 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive play.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the corner. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there.
Digging in now for the Yankees. Gregorius. He reached on a single. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Nico Goodrum. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 0-1 the count. And there's ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west. Not the case anymore.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in, Jordy Mercer. He singled his last time up.
Mercer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Harold Castro trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back to the track. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Mercer rounds third and is digging for the plate. On the indecision costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to third.
Now batting.
In now, Dawa Lugo. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Two and 0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.